To my hometown, originally born and raised in Flint. The later life of my youth I've spent in Grand Blanc since about 2012. I've been living in Grand Blanc. It's a predominantly white community, but it's filled with diversity. I think every continent and region of the globe is represented there. I went to school with 3,200 plus students, graduated with 700 plus. So I think I come from a diverse background with a lot of competition, and where I learned about politics very early on. That's a difficult question. My first love was basketball, but I soon came to realize that basketball I needed length and height, and don't come from a tall family, though I have an uncle that's 6'8". But I think I fell in love with football around middle school. My dad took me to a Michigan State spring game, and coming out the tunnels we were leaving was Javon Ringer. And he was running back at the time, very good athlete. And so I was like, yeah, I think that's something I want to do. I had aspirations to be a running back at that time. I was a little quick for my age. So I think when he took me to college and I learned that, he took me to that college spring game and I learned that something athletic where I could use my talents to pay for my school is what inspired me to play football and take it serious. My sophomore year of high school, I lost my last grandmother, the last of my 4 grandparents, and that was extremely tough for me because one thing that they all wanted to do is see all of their grandchildren graduate high school and later on graduate college, but to see that she would never even get the chance to see me graduate from high school, it was sad, it was hardening, and then we didn't have that anchor left in the family that kept us together like glue. So that was really tough. I guess the only way that we really overcame it was through time and staying close as many times as possible throughout the year. For the holidays, we still, as a family, get together, just seeing each other, praying, keeping faith, because she was saved and religious, so just keeping the things that she would like and continue that family bond was the way that we overcame it. And music, that also helped me escape. Listening to music, things like that is how I got through it. I like to compete. I hate losing, no matter what it is, whether it's getting an A on the test, being first in class in the classroom, being first on the field. I hate losing, and I hate being second. So I think that's what drives me to excel on the football field, is knowing that there's 140 guys out there all with the same ambitions and the same goal, and at the end of the day, that there's still going to be that competition where that only one can prevail and be the best. So I think that's what drives me, is not losing and coming from that competitive hometown with that Flint mentality where if you can make it out of Flint, you can make it anywhere, is what also drives me, because I got to maintain that persona that, you know, from Flint, from the A10, so we got to be the best at everything we do. My hero is my father. Only has a high school diploma, dropped out of college, and has owned his business for 20 plus years, recognized by the state as a state plaque, and is a pillar in the community. So he's my idol. He showed me that no matter where you start, it's not about where you start or how you start, it's about how you finish. And it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And though we're pushed that you need a college education and you need to come from wealth and you need this, you don't need it. It's about the mentality and playing the cards that you have, and you can make something out of nothing. When I graduate here, I plan to go on to law school. Once I finish law school, I plan to practice as a civil rights attorney and become a constitutionalist, perfection in my interpretation of the constitutional law and judicial review. And then later, after I've spent some time doing that, practicing law, teaching law, I want to go on to a career in politics and run as the President of the United States.